Alright, hello and welcome to another episode of the Cullingworth FC Create a Club Career Mode. I believe we're on episode 9. If I'm wrong, it's in the title and in the thumbnail anyway, so you can correct me, or I can correct myself once it comes around to putting this video up. But, big episode today. First of all, as you can see, the top scorers, it's just popped up there quite nicely. We have got the top scorer in the league now, Jay Mason, with 10 goals out of 16 matches. Leyton Orient only had 5 games, or has had 5 games less, but only 2 goals behind. He's catching up. He's been a talent so far. I don't know if anyone else is in this list in terms of goals. I don't think there is. In terms of assists, we've got Lees at the top. We've got Mason and Lucas in there, as well as Coates, who we realise is he's actually called Coates. We've got Leyton Orient as well sneaking in there. No clean sheets yet, I don't think, or at least not enough to be on the leaderboard. So we'll avoid that for now, but we have got a big episode, like I said. To kick off things, we've got a game against Mansfield, which is probably the smallest game of the episode, if anything, but it's a game I still want to get points in. Then we'll take on league leaders Leyton Orient. I believe they're still league leaders. I'll have to check the table, actually, before we do that. But at the moment, I think they're league leaders. We're going to take on them at Bradford Terrace. It's going to be a fucking struggle, I'll tell you that much, but we'll give it a go. And then the main game, the main part of the episode, the reason behind the title, really, is, unless something else happens in this episode which kind of counters the title, it's going to be our first local derby against our rivals, Bradford City. So a big match there as well. And that's going to be played at Bradford Terrace, so we'll have the home support. And that's really the only game I want to get a win in. Obviously, I want to get a win in all of them. But the one I'm going to absolutely go balls to the wall for is the last one. Because Bradford have actually escaped a little bit here at the relegation area. Just take a quick look at the table. Swindon down at the bottom now. The team that we beat on the first day of the season, they were quite high up and now they've just slumped. Which is interesting. We've got Bradford up in 15th now. They could still rise higher as well, and I think they probably will. And then Leyton Orient still are at the top by 7 points. 7 points clear. They could be 10 points clear by the time we get around to them if results go their way. But we've got our own games to focus on. Before we do go into that, though, we'll take a look at the news stories. Laura Latanzio's dramatic late goal seals Cullingworth win. We did beat Salford like we wanted to. Of course, it was a scrappy game because goalkeeping, from my club anyway, is awful. The defending is awful, partly due to me being bad at defending, but partly my defenders just being rubbish ratings, rubbish overalls, just not really contributing as much as they should be. Team spirit, Cullingworth slumps. Why? We saw that. Finley Lucas telling me that the dressing room isn't happy, and it's probably because of Lishka, so if we just move him on, I'm joking. Luca Bailey as well, he came in last episode in the Forest Green game that we actually got a point in the Johnson's Pit Trophy, despite the fact that wasn't really given too much of a fuck. And we're in 21st, we've got 16 points from 16 games. So if we keep going at this rate, we should be in a good spot by the end of the season because we'll have 46 points in 46 games, but we'll see. Hopefully we're going to do a little bit better than that. And for the centre-back situation, I'll just give you a quick little view into what we've done in the youth academy. It is Mika Vucic, who we're transitioning to a centre-back. He's not the greatest centre-back, obviously, but we will work on that in terms of development plans and just because we need another centre-back. And we got right-back Luca Bailey, who we just saw there, and he is better at right-back than what Vucic is. So if we move him across, anyone else who can maybe move to centre-back, Luca Bailey, right-back as well. What am I on about? Cameron Bradbury, I'm not reading the name. I'm just thinking about Luca Bailey's debut. But Cameron Bradbury, he will probably transition to a left-back because we don't have wing-backs. Illich will leave for now. There's a couple here that might get released come the start of December if their potential slips too much, and we'll get to December in this episode because we'll face Bradford and then we've got a few days break. We take on Lincoln in the FA Cup. We've also got a first FA Cup fixture, I should have mentioned that. That is there. That'll be next episode probably, and then we'll probably get to January transfer window in 2 episodes time and see if we can make any additions maybe or any sales. We'll see. But anyway, we're going to stop talking. We're going to get into the game. The first game of the episode anyway. Against Mansfield. They've got 4 at the back, but they've gone narrow, which a lot of people seem to use in FIFA. The formation online. It seems to work for them. So what we're going to do is we're going to rotate Coates out. We're going to put We'll put Laura Latanzio in. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to put Josh Guest in. I need some of the best players for Leyton Orient and for Bradford. So we may do a little bit of rotation here. Wilkins is a little tired. We'll bring in Bourne. And we'll bring in Luca Bailey, but we'll keep Allo on the bench if it just goes to absolute rubbish. And I think... I mean, actually, maybe Kovacic should be more useful first. Excuse me. First start there. Because he needs a start. He needs some gameplay time. Alright, yeah, we'll give Kovacic the run out over Luca Bailey. I'm sorry, Luca. You'll get another game soon. You weren't absolutely terrible, but you weren't great, obviously, either. Josh Guest is unhappy. Arlo Bourne's unhappy. Not great morale at the moment. We're bringing it, actually, we're putting Ferrer. Give Lees a little break. He's been performing admirably, but he needs a break as well. Look, actually, Ferrer looks like rubbish, doesn't he? 1-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves. What's Lee's? Oh, he's the same, never mind. But he has better stats and better overall. 30, what's Ferrer's age? He's 28 in there, 29. 28. Well, we'll give Ferrer a run out anyway. See if he can produce anything. So we've got Lishka in goal. I don't think it'll matter who I have in goal. We're still going to concede. We've got Bourne and Kovacic as the fullbacks. Parker and Brady as the centre-backs. Ferrer and Lucas as the midfield duo, with Lucas being the captain, of course. Amaral left attacking mid. Marion right attacking mid. Jay Mason, the top goal scorer in the league, the centre attacking mid. And then up front, we've got Josh Guest to see if he can get some goals in any kind of scenario, really. And if he doesn't, we've got Latanzio to bring on as a substitution if necessary. But they're going to play in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, like I said. So they'll be playing out of the middle quite a bit. And we won't be. Take a look at score lines, because there's a couple of teams playing tonight. Not really I'm interested in, because Man United ain't playing, but Spurs are playing against Burnley. So if Burnley do beat Spurs, I want to laugh at Fred. If Celtic beat Hibs, that'd be good. Celtic, my favourite Scottish team, and they're winning 3-1 at the moment. So I'm just keeping an eye on a couple of those, but not really in any depth, which is why I'm recording this.
Will he add more today on EA TV?
This is recorded on Wednesday. It'll be uploaded on Thursday. There won't be an upload on Friday, because I'm not going to record one on Thursday. I'll record one Friday, probably, possibly. If not, there'll be definitely one coming up on Saturday as well. And then by the end of the weekend, we'll be in January, and then we'll just continue at that kind of pace. Because I'm enjoying it. It's just trying to find the time to do it around work.
Both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back.
I want to try and get it completed, obviously, before FIFA 23 comes out. This is going to be like a year-long grind. It's be a long-term career mode, but it's just a matter of, can I get it done before FIFA 23 comes out? If not, well, I'll obviously continue it if I'm close. But if I'm not close, by next year, sometime, whatever, do I keep going with it? And maybe I'll even keep going, or maybe I'll give up on it at some point, because I do sometimes with career modes. They've got a really good team. I don't want to talk over their team, but they've got a really good squad. Not going to be easy. But anyway, I do sometimes give up on career modes. Hopefully I don't with this one, because it's got a good idea behind it, and I'd love to continue it as much as I can, but if the game just annoys me, or if I just run out of time, it might happen. I don't know. Unofficial sponsor, Iron Brew Extra, once again. Got another can of it. Can is already open, so you'd have to hear me open it. But, see what occurs in this one. A win would be nice, obviously. But, I think in this one I'll take a point. In Leyton Orient, we'll be fighting for the point, which means we'll most likely lose. And then in the Bradford game, I want to win. I don't know if we will, but I want to. So we're at Field Mill, apparently, according to Wikipedia. That's what the Mansfield Stadium name is. Kicking off, immediate losing possession. That's not... Okay, right, cool. I think that maybe shows how the episode's going to go today. Arlebon gets the tackle in. Doesn't get to keep the ball though. Yeah, we're struggling today. It's a save from Lischka early on at his near post. They should have squared it, to be honest. And that's all come from an awful kickoff. And I don't understand why it's done what it's done on the kickoff. I mean, I did pass there, but I expected it to make it. I didn't expect it to get intercepted. In fact, actually, it's a very good interception from the Mansfield player at kickoff. I can't really complain about the game doing that.
And short it is.
Don't know how Mansfield are going to play this. Although my track record on corners probably into the back of my net, but we'll see. Marin, just want to get it away. I didn't press a button yet, and it kind of shows. They're passing it around us quite well early on. It's going to be a struggle. Also, I wanted to switch to Kovacic there to maybe put a tackle in, but luckily the shot is way off target. And if I'd put a tackle in, it could have been a penalty. I don't know. Either way, we got away with it on that occasion. We've had a couple of passes, but they need to be better. Really.
Mason.
Somehow try and play it around here. Mason is not. That's not like is who I wanted to go to, but it's not what I wanted to do. I didn't realise our other midfielders are still so far back. I don't know where Ferrer is. Marin's got the loose ball here. Pressured. Guess off to Lucas. It is Ferrer. Can he get over to Amaral? Not quite, maybe. Oh, the pressure's worked. Amaral. Oh, edge of the area. Ferrer. I'm going to have to try and play up for someone here. Mason. Oh, I can't get around the man. Ferrer to win the header at least? No. Alright, cool. It's off, I think. Lucas gets the ball back though. It's not over yet. It is now because I'm not getting any manoeuvres from any of my attacking players. And they could counter here. I couldn't quite tell you why Kovacic is so far central there. I have no idea. Look at this back and forth running down the line. Shit, that was annoying in FIFA 22 or FIFA 21. Don't need it in FIFA 22 as well. Mason, I need to try and get to Marin somehow. And I have done. I think, yeah, I just need someone in the middle. It was for Guest. It's locked onto Amaral. And it's gone too far for us to get a goal there. It's a bit of a collision. Somehow they get the better of it. Even though I'm pretty sure their player got up first. Interesting. Parker to close that. Are you? No. No. Right. Parker may need. I don't know what he needs. Some agility training there. If that had gone in, I would have been so annoyed. The agility there, shown by Nathan Parker, just didn't exist. And the fact that Lischka's actually dove too high for that, but saved it with his elbow, is kind of annoying. But at least he saved it. They're going to go short for the corner because, of course, they are. They always do it in this game. Seems to be the AI's tactic as well as mine. Fair enough, it does work.
Dangerous looking attack.
Better than just crossing straight in anyway. Bowery's actually been played on side there. I don't know whether... I'm very annoyed, actually, I've decided. It's a quick decision, snap decision there. I'm very annoyed. And it could have been a goal. Luckily, it isn't. And now Lucas, if you get it up for Josh Guest here, he can't quite... It's going to be a handball, though. And it's going to be a free kick.
Well, now he's walking on eggshells,
that was meant to be into Guest. Couldn't quite get it around the defender, but we've played it off him for the handball, which is a good tactic, even if it's not what I wanted. And it should be Jay Mason on the free kick. And it is. This probably won't go in, but we'll give it a shot. 27 yards. Could be a bit of a difficult one.
Well, any goalkeeper would be
oh, it's not awful, you know. Perfectly timed, just a bit to the side. You know, power perhaps as well. Might have sailed that in.
Now, I believe changing circumstances in one of the
other games.
Left
here, I didn't know they are.
Scott will tell us more.
It's a goal for Salford City. It was a volley that was mishit.
I knew they were gonna. I just don't know what I can do about it. Kovacic isn't the greatest right back of all time, but Brady's covered very nicely. Marius Marin into Ferrer. Play it through. It is a late tackle there, but we're going to get the advantage. Until, of course, we lose the ball and then we'll lose the advantage. No, no, seriously. So we got it back. Marius Marin.
Delivering that deep cross.
Well, it wasn't.
Well,
Well, it was more meant to be crossed to Guest, but it's locked onto Amaral and it's gone straight to Steck in the Mansfield goal.
And Johnson now. Stephen Quinn.
Even world class feels difficult this year. Jesus Christ. And I think it's based in part. Well, okay, it's based in part to the fact that I'm tackling and not getting the ball as well, but partly because my players are just awful. Kovacic, brilliant tackle.
Good defending it was.
Marius Marin gets to keep that in, and will keep the ball under pressure. He will.
Mason.
Into Mason, who's done very well to get it around his man there. Furr should be the one that was receiving that instead. Mason. Amaral, I need to get out to you. I'm sorry if it's late. It is. Oh, it's a good ball, but Steck has come up really well. I shouldn't have taken a touch there with Lucas before passing it to Amaral, really. Might have been a goal. Johnson for Mansfield. On the right, Brady. Good tackle. Keep it in. Nice. I do like Brady more than I like Parker. I'm going to be honest with you. Let's get it gone. I don't trust this game.
Moving the ball forward with
It probably end up this will end up leading to a goal probably, but yeah. Oh my God. They should be 2 up. It's not switched. It's not switching to Marius Marin. It's not switching to Marius Marin. Right, so the reason I think that's offside. It's actually not offside. So the reason there I'm getting very annoyed is because I wanted it to switch to Marin. The arrow was over his head twice, and I pressed LV to try and get to him, but I couldn't get.
Well,
I couldn't get to Marin there.
As you can see, but you'd expect him to
it bounced away, I think.
But they all count.
I wanted it to get to Marin, and they just played it back in and scored. I can't do much about that when the game will not let me player switch. There's nothing I can physically do there. I want to go to the player who's closest to the ball. I pressed LB to switch to the player, and the game has just said no. Don't get me wrong, they deserved the goal. I'm not mad about the goal, I'm mad about the player switching on that scenario. Fair play to Mansfield, they got the goal that they deserved. But it's just infuriating that player switching is still awful. We're like 6 weeks into the game now, into the game cycle, and player switching just doesn't seem to do anything. Josh Guest could get an immediate equaliser here actually. And it's hit the fucking... It's one of those games, isn't it? It's just crossbar challenge we're playing today. We're not playing football. Mason, I've turned the wrong way, but it still could be on for me. It's straight at Step.
Well, what a waste that is. It's far too easy for the keeper.
Oh, my voice is going a little bit. Sorry if my voice keeps going. I'm trying not to cough down the mic, but I may need to occasionally. Who's on the floor and why are they on the floor? Nothing happened. Are they just going to play keep ball till half time? We get another chance out of this? No, because... All right, that's... Yeah, that works. Oh, they're going to get another chance out of it, actually, even though it's half time. Ref just doesn't want to blow his whistle. That's fine. You know, we play 2 minutes of added time unless it's them attacking, Smile.
He's got to score. And a goal. Cause for
how's that gone in?
again.
Sorry, how has that gone in? First of all, the ref just continuing the game because he feels like it's a bit of a pain in the arse. Because if that was me attacking, it would have been 2 minutes and then whistle half time. But I'm not even mad about that. I'm mad at how this has been shot straight at my goalkeeper and it's not been saved. Give me an angle where it's going to look like I can actually... Right, I'm just not going to make an angle here. We'll take a look at my angle, the way I want to look at it. I apologise here, guys. I shouldn't really dwell on it too much, but... Goalkeeper's overpowered this year, so this should be a save, right? So it's straight at Lishka. Explain to me. He's seen the ball. The ball is there. He is there. I'll just zoom out a little bit. So, how is this not saved then? He's pushing the floor. I don't know what to tell you, to be honest. I can't defend when the game literally won't let me. First goal I couldn't switch to Marin for whatever reason, and they played it around well to get the first goal. Second goal,
They've got
I've
to get the
absolutely
balance
no
right
idea
between
how that's
defence
ended up
and
in the back
attack,
of net. That should be an
starting in the
easy
second
catch.
45.
Law's got 2 goals. It's the same guy who scored both goals. He's had 1 goal before this in 9 matches. Comes to face Cullingworth, finds his best scoring form in the world. He's not even a striker. I don't know about goalkeepers, you know. Those results at half-time. And I should be concerned about Walsall have a point on at the moment. Swindon drawing as well. Yucky. So, is there anything I can do about the goalkeeping, do you think? I might put my goalkeeping sliders up a little bit, to be honest, because I just don't feel like my goalkeepers are performing the way they should be. They're in dominance in terms of possession. Shots is quite close. They've got expected goals of 4.5 to our 1.5. But it's weird because I don't understand why my goalkeeper, or any goalkeeper actually, it doesn't just happen to mine, it happens in general in this game. Why the ball goes straight at them and they let it in. I mean, I know it's to make it more realistic, but most goalkeepers, when the ball goes straight at them, they'll save it, or at least have a good attempt at saving it. Can I switch to a player that I want to use? Fuck me. Oh, okay. That's the game, by the way. Yep, laggy career mode. I know. I'm still confused about it too. Yeah, it's the just for the record, it's the game lagging, not the stream. It's not your internet. It is the game. Couldn't tell you why. They decided to have career mode lag this year. It should bounce through to Amaral still. And it will. We'll get a little bit of luck and get a goal back. Eulogio Amaral getting us one back. I'm still... I'm happy we got the goal, but I'm still in the mood where I don't think we should be losing this game. As well as the fact that career mode is lagging. I don't think I've played one FIFA where I've played career mode and it has lagged. It just... you know what? It's fine. We've got to go back. And we need to try and find another one, maybe 2, to get a win here. Obviously, we're going to have to concede 2 along the way. It wouldn't be a Cullingworth game if we didn't concede goals.
It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand.
I still want to get another centre-back, which is why we're working on Vucic in the youth academy. And I'm debating on just, I don't know, try to find some other goalkeeper, because Lishka, I don't know if it is Lishka or if it's just the game itself, but either way, my keeper just feels like shite. Well, you know, like, honestly, I'm sick of it. Why is it they just play, they can pass it around like Barcelona? Are coming for a tackle and they're playing it like Iniesta or Xavi in their prime. Tiki-taka football from Mansfield. I try and do that. The first pass gets intercepted. Quinn's going to take a free kick here. Whether it be delivery or a short pass, or I don't know here. Quinn has shot it way over. No worries on that one. Brady needed to make that because he wasn't going to get the interception in terms of the foul. And luckily, the foul has given them a free kick, which they haven't done anything with. So there you go. Let's try and get an equaliser here, lads. Come on. I think I might bring Nikolai Allo on. Kovacic hasn't really lit the world on fire. Not a bad pass to Mason. Referee.
Like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is
Why is there a substitution thing saying that 22 is just coming on? He is already on, and he has fouled me. Oh, they're just changing the numbers. Law, the goal scorer, 2 goals for him today. Coming off for Charsley. Brady. Off to Furrer. That was meant to go through, but it didn't want to. Okay, no worries. And we have no right back. My right back is stopped. Oh no, that's Marin. Where's Kovacic then?
Nothing comes of it.
There's Brady.
Foul there. Free kick awarded.
Ref, can you like tell them to stop being pricks?
Might have reached for the yellow card, but not this one.
Yeah, another foul, and he will get a
Brady's
yellow
had to
card,
play it
that's
between
for sure.
2 players, just digging at him. I can't get it away to my teammate. And again, I don't know where Kovacic was, that player. It didn't seem to be about. Brady short to Lucas. Down to, I would presume, Kovacic. It is gone to Kovacic. Marius Marin has got a bit of luck there. Into Lucas, perhaps, yeah. Through to Mason. Oh, it's off the shitting
The
post.
keeper has it, and all is well.
Well, it is
Crossbar
now.
and
The
post so
striker
far
did
this game
everything
for
right,
us, although
barring
they've
a
hit the
couple of
crossbar
inches.
twice
He
and at the
successfully
post
got
as
past
well.
him.
So, but a day for
But a good
woodwork.
piece of
I've passed it
tidying
off to Furrer, I think it is there. It hasn't done it.
Quinn.
Very good at bringing my defence out, or I'm very good at bringing my defence out and them exploiting it. Either way,
Looking
defence
it
just
around,
never seems to be
looking
where I want it to
carve
be.
out a chance. Oh, but they've lost
Interceptions
it
don't
now.
exist, except for that one. Oh, Kovacic, yeah, we're bringing on Nikolai Allo.
Oh, he's given us away
Oh, we might be bringing
inexplicably.
on just a whole new fucking team, to be honest. I'm pressing LB and B, or LB and Y, to just yeet that away over the top.
Just the clearance
Just
that
get
was
it gone, I
called for.
don't fucking trust it. Josh Guest holding it up really well, I need some movement. Amaral is making said movement. Amaral could be the man
Over
here.
promise on the flank.
There's nothing in the middle for him, he's going to have to take it on
Let's
himself.
go level it. Well,
Or I
he's
could
not
play it
prepared
in,
there
it's not
without
quite
much fuss.
fallen to Mason there, I believe it was. I maybe should have just shot up that morale myself and hoped, but
20 minutes
not my
to
luck, I
go
would
with
have
this one.
hit the post.
Well, he's got plenty of space on
I've
the flank
tripped over
here.
Marin with Kovacic.
And a
Okay,
tidy
Brady,
challenge.
well read. Brady's been brilliant today. Lucas, it was actually meant for Marin, but that works fine for me.
pace.
Lucas has got a bit of space now. He's not really the fastest runner, but
Defenders need to cover. Well, not cleared
I
away
was for
completely.
guess. I don't know why he's locked on to Mason. Oh,
Danger averted
yes,
for
game.
now. Now I'm hearing that something has happened in one of the other venues. A goal there. Alex Scott with the news.
It's another
Don't know why
goal
Parker's
for
so
Sutton
committed
United.
forward.
They've pulled ahead by 2.
No idea.
76 minutes played.
It's there
That's
for
offside.
him.
I've
No
offside
hiding from the fact.
I thought I'd offside trapped that on purpose, but luckily it's over the top. I guess I hadn't. I don't know why, again, Parker just seems to be committed out of position. Brady seems to be clearing up every mess. Bringing on the boys. Guess making way. He's not done badly, but he hasn't got a goal either. I need a goal from somewhere. And Laura Latanzio seems to be that man who provides
really
goals
should have
at the
extended
necessary
the lead.
points. So going for the
Well, that
triple
was a
sub.
poor miss. Could they come to regret that?
Brockbank coming off for Gordon on the home team side. Alo, Lees and Laura Latanzio, I should say, coming on for Kovacic, Ferrer and Guest.
And a clear
Alo's
foul,
been
but the
fouled.
referee letting the play flow. Well, couldn't find a teammate,
Marin's kept that in
unfortunately.
on my
And a
screen
throw-in to
anyway.
come.
Alo's just getting done in and he's just come on the pitch. Does the referee not have his whistle? Do he leave it at home?
Now, I believe changing
Mason, off to
circumstances in
Marin.
one of the other games. Alex Scott will tell us more.
Yep,
That was for
it's a goal
Latanzio.
for Leyton
This will be
Orient.
for Latanzio too. Slotted through and it's a goal. Not where I aimed it, but he's an immediate impact substitution. Number 9 for the Aussie. Wasn't for that bottom right hand corner. Actually aimed to finesse it in the bottom
Well, here
left.
it is again.
But,
The football is
it's got
absolutely
in, so I can't get
perfect.
mad.
And there's certainly
Mason
no
with
doubt
a
about the
superb
finish.
pass.
He really hit
Defence
with
for
power
some
and
reason was
accuracy.
already open.
Nothing the
And
keeper
I
can
don't know
do
why,
about that.
again, it's gone there, but it has gone in the back of the net. Keeper should be doing 100 times better. And we're on for a point here at the moment. That could still fall, obviously, but we're on for a point here at the moment.
So underway
Let's
again
open
at
the
2-2.
Episode.
Well, sincere apologies to Alex, I must
I don't know if
say,
I'm just
because
struggling
we
with the
had to cut
game
her
or if the
off
game
just
is,
when she was
if I'm
in
just
full
awful
flow.
at the game, which
To recap, a goal
could be
in
very,
that game
very
for
true. I am
our
not
side,
the best
but
at the
still
game, but I
work
just
ahead
feel
of them,
like
down
the game is not
2-1.
easy this year. In terms of world class, it just feels like more of a struggle. And as soon as I get the ball, I just don't get a chance to think what I want to do before it's away from my feet, which, to be fair, is fair enough because that's what it should be doing.
Gordon.
Brilliant for Marlow Bourne, and he's got the follow-up. I did try to slide, but I guess it didn't want to slide. Now we're in a conundrum. I'm going to have to commit Parker up, I think.
Could play it in.
I didn't have to commit Parker up at all. I don't know what I was doing. Oh, no.
Firing it in. Superb
Blocked by
block.
Nikolai Allo. Marin should
Well,
win the
they got
header.
ball back
I
quickly.
probably should have aimed that towards a player closer to me, but...
Very quick
Marius
thinking
Marin. He's a good defender, to be fair, for a right mid. But obviously his main role isn't
there.
defending.
Mason.
Mason. Latanzio was the one I aimed for. It's gone to Amaral. He's getting a full
Lees.
90.
Oh, big chance.
Lees into Laurie Latanzio. Is he onside?
Still
Oh, it's
possibilities.
not strong enough. Was he even onside? He was.
Well,
know what? Oh, I've gone straight past stick there. I didn't mean to do that. Oh, 4 minutes of added time. There seems to be a lot of added time. Could someone get that? Arleborn is the man that is the someone to get that. Just going to clear it away. I don't trust this game, like I said. Many a time I've said it. And Marin has somehow lost that. I don't know what Lapsley's doing. Mansfield wanted one more attack. They're fucking around with it. Oh, I suppose the ref will give them as much time as they need. And are you kidding me? No. Lishka, if you hadn't got there, you'd be the next man on the transfer list. We get a point. Whether it's deserved, we'll take a look at the stats in a minute. But Loyal Tanzio, the immediate impact, could have had 2. And I messed up that last shot there. I could have had the win. And I messed it up. But that man there saving us a point here at Field Mill. Law with both the goals to Mansfield, and I believe it was Amaral and Loyal Tanzio with our goals. Don't know why we were staring at Mansfield fans for so long there, but we were. So to take a little glance at them. In terms of possession, 59-41 in favour of the home team. Shots were close, 10-9. Expected goals, 5.1 to 3.5. And take a look at the actual stats here. Why did they have more expected goals? We have more shots on target, so why they have more expected goals, I'm not sure. But fair play to their goalkeeper, actually, for keeping us out. If we just factored in the shots on target, we probably deserved that, but we can't just factor that in. So, man of the match for us, probably Mason, I would assume. Strong today. Brady has to be a personal one for me. Strong tackles at the back all game, carrying Nathan Parker's per usual. Jay Mason is man of the match, 7.3 assist for him. Amaral with a goal, 7.2 rating as well. Finley Lucas with an assist and a 7, and then the goal scorer, the other goal scorer, the equaliser. Didn't have much time on the pitch, but made an immediate impact. 6.8 rating for him. Thousand man of the match overall. Jason Law's going to get it for Mansfield. 2 goals for him. Put Mansfield 2-0 up. We managed to fight back a point. Jordan Bowery, sorry, not Jason, with the assist. And George Maris with the other assist. And possibly could have been sent off. He'd been fucking around a bit more, but he didn't fuck around a bit more, so he stayed on. So we've rescued the point there. Swindon have won. Can I see Walsall in time? Walsall drew. So we're not at the bottom. I think we're actually still in 21st, if maths tells me correctly. I didn't really look at Salford, so maybe they have one. But we'll have a look at the table after this post-match interview. Didn't look at half time. We're behind in second best, but we've done well to get the point. Was that a game you could have lost today? We have to be pleased we got a draw, to be honest. We did very well defending in the second half as well. I've got to give full credit to Ronan Brady. He was strong. We didn't really need Lishka, which is for the best, because he is not the greatest goalkeeper. Wasn't really much between the two sides today. Didn't defend like I know we can. Frustrating day for us. At least we didn't let the draw slip away. I'm happy with that, to be honest. I did say a draw probably from this one. I'd absolutely love a point against Leyton Orient, but I don't think it'll happen. We'll see though. There's a lot of problem for you today. We have to look at ourselves. He was good, but for some reason, I think the problem there was the player switching.
No further question. Thanks
Either
for your
I'm not
time.
doing it fast enough, or the game isn't registering it fast enough. It might be something, I don't know. But anyway, I should have switched faster. Field negotiations break down. This is what I was worried about. They came in with a bid for 90k. I said 100k, and they said it was too high. £10,000. Not much difference, but I've messed up getting rid of Tyler Field, who is someone I really want to get rid of. So it's my own fault there. I think Salford got a win by the looks of it. They've leapfrogged us. We'll do a little save over just so it's in progress. I do this after every game. I apologise if it's a pain in the arse to watch, but it's just to keep it up to date. So in terms of the table, I believe Walsall now at the bottom. Swindon and Harrogate just a point behind us. And Salford above us, I think they must have won. They did beat Harrogate, actually, which is fine. Keeps Harrogate below us. Forest Green have fallen. Holy Christ. That's why they were near the top not long ago. And I said they were going to be playoff contenders. But Jesus. Have I been proved wrong? Leyton Orient still 4 points clear. They did lose, though. They lost to Sutton. There's Sutton wrong with that team. No, I'm joking. In all seriousness, we need to maybe try and beat Leyton Orient as well, and if Sutton can beat them. But we'll see. Laurel Towns, you're now second joint top goal scorer. I just noticed down here, actually, a little development has been completed by our boy Chiramir Shushak. I don't know how he will be in defence. I mainly did this because we needed centre-backs. Again, he's got to 49 with it. Now, in terms of defence, you actually try and get most of his defensive stats up, and that would be to do sweeper. Although I would also like to work on his tackling as well. So once sweeper is done, we will go to either ball-playing defender or defensive centre-back. Defensive centre-back actually also does pace as well, which isn't too bad. He actually could become something good. His attacking work rate is higher than his defensive work rate, which is the only problem there. I need to take a quick gander at its potential, actually, because if it's not great, is it really worth putting the time into him? Chiramir Shushak. His potential is, yeah, okay, still good. It's on the good side. Pavlovic slacking a little bit. We'll go on him, and I believe it's John Saunders. Not John. Jensen Saunders. And take a look at him and Pavlovic at the end of the episode after the Bradford game, because we will be into December and the youth academy will have updated. And I think we're just going to try and go. I think we're going to go with this team, just our best. I mean, Amaral and Marin, a little tired. Mason, a little tired as well. We're not going to have Coates up top. We're going to have Laurie, Latanzio, and it's not worth giving Luca Bailey a start, I don't think. I think we're just going to leave it like this. Our best possible team, in my opinion. Not in rating, but in terms of performance. Obviously, if you guys think it could be any better, then more than welcome to help. But Leyton Orient, top of the table. They're coming to Roydwood Terrace to probably destroy us, but we may be able to pull something out of the bag. We'll see. But anyway, we've got Lishka in goal, Wilkins and Allo as the fullbacks, Parker and Brady as the centre-backs, Lees and Lucas as the centre midfield, Amaral left attacking mid, Marin right attacking mid, Mason the centre attacking mid, and up front we've got the super sub from last game. He's going to start, hopefully get a couple of goals. It seems to be his form at the moment. It's been really good. So, main attacking threat there, Laura Latanzio. They're going for a 5-2-3, which means 5 at the back, which means difficult to break down. We'll see how it goes. Don't be surprised if they do win, because they're top of the league for a reason, despite the fact they did lose to Sutton. And the league is always really close in League 2. So, I mean, it could all fall apart for them, which would be wonderful. I don't know why Molestics just decided to have a mind of its own there at the start of that, but we'll do one more, see if we can get a target. I've aimed at a target and it's gone to the right. It's an interesting one,
well,
that.
Just
shows penalty accuracy.
Been scoring freely all season, but they face the best
good amount of goals.
We've
also conceded a lot too.
We'll have all the action for you live.
But yeah, Leyton Orient, best defensive team, first in the league. Not going to be easy by any means whatsoever.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for.
It's going to be a contest.
Absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray in position.
I hope it'll be a contest anyway. Leyton Orient could just bury us, to be honest with you, but hopefully a contest will occur. It'll be a good fight.
Live coverage comes to you from League 2. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out? Who will affect the game? And who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
As usual, if there's lag, it's the weather. The weather's meant to be rubbish for next week, so... And I'll tell you if it's within the actual game, if there's lag on career mode, which is still mind-blowing to me. I'll tell you that, if that happens. Just in case someone thinks it's their internet and gets baited. Right. Now, obviously, we want to get the win. But they are the best team in the league. Just the fact that they're at the top, 4 points clear, as well as the best defensive team. That won't make it easy by any means. But then again, if it was easy, it wouldn't be fun, would it really? If it was easy, I'd be smashing teams left, right and centre. As much as I'd be enjoying it, it wouldn't be a good viewing experience and it wouldn't be fun for me in the long term. I want a challenge, which is why initially I put it to Legendary, but boy was that a mistake. World Class is a pain. Still struggling on that. Didn't realise World Class would be so hard this year. But it is. No, we're just going to try and... I don't really know how to play it around on me. There's 5 at the back. And I've pressed A with Lee's and it's done nothing. So again, I don't really know what to do.
Paul Smith. James. And space for the cross. Oh,
Wilkins has come across very nicely. Just put his body in the way of man and ball.
Well, we have a goal to
And I wanted Amaral to run. But I guess he's just given up. He's not feeling like it today. Such a good game against Mansfield. But seems to not want to run today. Amaral intercepts it from Lees, who I think I was actually aiming for, but he moves up. Speaking of move, nobody's doing that for my team. Marin. Lucas into Mason. Oh, imagine. Oh my god, imagine. I mean, we'd have to imagine it's in the back of the net, but we're 1-0 up against the league leaders inside 7 minutes.
Well, he puts it away really well, as you can
All
see.
right then.
You'd expect him to score from that range, but they all count.
They've left Jay Mason, the top goal scorer in the league, open in the box. What do you expect? 79 rated, homegrown talent, strikes against the top team in the league. Best defence, my arse. Be a big win if we can pull it off. Obviously, we're only 7 minutes in. We're going ultra defensive out the gate.
Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent. So what
Laura Latanzio is a player to watch, despite the fact that the top scorer has just scored again.
He just has that knack of finding space in the box.
If that had been intercepted, I would have been mad. There's a little nick on Brady's legs. It won't be a card, I don't think. Mason. Latanzio, oh my god. Oh my god. We're running rampant on the Leyton Orient defence right now. I genuinely thought it was going to be 2-0, but Vigoro keeps it at 1.
Paul Smith.
I know what they want to do. Just try and preempt it. And Parker actually pulling his weight in defence as well now. Fair play. Callum Lees, I've wanted that to go for it in Mason, but I didn't notice a slide coming in. And that's just an awful pass. That's at least a goal on fault. I do want to switch to Nikolai Allo here, game, so if I could do that, it'd be mighty fine of you to allow me.
Committed challenge.
Great tackle from Allo. Lees. Into Laura Latanzio. Jay Mason making a run over, and I just tried to LB and Wyatt before I got tackled, but it was a good tackle from a defender. And they're kind of showing why they have the best defence. I don't know where Allo is. He's Marius Marin. I still don't know where Allo is. I wanted to go to Allo there. Dale, Dalton Wilkins, Don't really matter about his first name right now. I've got bigger problems.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I thought he'd saved that into the goal.
How did he stop that?
We are holding on. We've gone from possibly running the show to going into the background a little bit there. I thought Lishgard saved it in to his own net. Luckily, it's gone around the post for a corner. Allo had just disappeared from the right-hand side, and then Dalton Wilkins in the way to block the shot on the left-hand side. And the corner now to Leyton Orient. I'm making sure they don't go close, because look at that break! Aye!
Taken short.
And they've gone close to him as well. I knew they were going to do it, but apparently there's nothing I can do about it.
And possibilities here. Mitchell, a chance to whip it in. It might be on for them. Has someone to play it to.
None of this game knows if I switch off a player, I don't switch off him forever. It's just for a little bit, and I want to use him again, maybe. But Nikolai can get it away with his pace. Cipriano, I'm a bit of a struggle catching up, honestly. Nikolai Allo gonna go the whole way here.
Cross towards that far post.
Back post Tamaral, it's blocked by a defender.
Good goalkeeping.
Well, the
Very
visitors
good
have
bit
had
defending,
most
I'm
of
not
the
going
ball
to
in the
lie.
last 15 minutes, and some of their players
I think
have
we just
been
took him off
really
guard.
good. And if they continue to control the ball as they're doing at the moment,
Right, Wilkins,
I'm
come
sure
on.
they get that equaliser.
Oh, that's a
And a tidy
awful
challenge.
tackle, but Parker...
Raised. Well, there can't
Offside
be
anyway,
much
but
of that.
Parker with a good tackle. Barely offside. Allo could have played him onside there down at the bottom. You saw him. You know, a little pain in the arse. Brady. Into Lees. Don't worry, Leyton Orient. You'll get half time plus whatever injury time the ref wants to add on for days to get a goal. It might be a yellow card here, and it will be a yellow card for the captain. Darren Prattley was a bit of a prat with that tackle, I'll tell you that
The ref's
much.
got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Seems to be the opponents that get more yellow cards than I do in the FIFA nowadays. Although I did get quite a few against, I believe it was Forest Green, where I was just sliding out. Because I did want to play it through, player to play it through to, but it didn't. The option didn't come up.
Wood. A running room in the wide position.
Nikolai Allo can't close it down, and now we're in a bit of trouble.
And a chance to whip it in here.
Now we're in a big bit of trouble because I've committed Brady out of position. Wood with a cross blocked by Allo, and the ball to his teammate has gone to Marin.
For Bradford City. It's now
Stop pulling on me, you prick.
to half-time.
Cheers, Alex. Lost, intercepted.
Oh,
And the referee spotted
we won't talk about
Played
tackle.
advantage.
We tried to put pressure on there, and the tackle was not good on the goalkeeper.
Paul Smith.
No, I want to stay as Wilkins actually, game. Okay, I guess I won't stay as Wilkins. I'm trying to switch back to Wilkins off of Lucas, but the game has decided I'm not allowed. Lucas to Wilkins, which it wasn't who I aimed to throw to, just in case you're wondering. Lees into Laurie Latanzio.
And a fine tackle.
He's got the pace, but not much else, and not many options either, which is why we've lost the ball.
And space to attack.
There's no way Archibald outpaces Allo, right? Maybe there is. Maybe there is a way. It's happened. Wilkins. Oh, it's won by Smythe, but it's not in the back end. I don't know how Wilkins hasn't won the header, to be honest. Thought it was in front of his man, and I thought it snuck in. We're holding on. We're really holding on here. The goal is coming for Leyton Orient, I'll tell you that. If I know FIFA 22, I know it very well.
So getting close to the half-time interval.
Parker out to
and it's going
Wilkins.
with home advantage, albeit not by a lot.
We're just about in the
Stuart,
lead.
what have you made of what
Don't know
you've
if it's
seen so far?
deserved.
Well, it's
Take
been
a look
a
at
tight
stats
game
half
so
time.
far, but they've
Have a
just
little
had
gander.
that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield.
Oh, wait a moment, Stuart.
Through to
Look at
Callum
what's
Lees. It could be a second here.
Danger here.
Rebound perhaps.
And the
No,
keeper
Figueroa.
hangs on at the second attempt.
Good save
Well,
from
he's
the initial
done
shot.
really
He
well,
holds on to
actually.
the rebound.
Great stop and then the reaction.
What about
And now
the
Lees is up
stoppage time
position, which
situation?
means they're going to get all the injury
So,
time in the world to get an equaliser. Just you wait. Equaliser's coming on this attack.
Plenty of
Tell you right now.
room in the wide position. Well, still searching for the equaliser, but not passing it anxiously. Big chance. Oh, he couldn't
Fair
outwit
play
the
by
keeper.
Lishka. It wasn't the greatest shot. but Lishka still to bit to save. And of course, once again, the injury time has gone over, which, to be fair, they were on the attack before the injury time went over, so I'll give them it this time. They're going to go short. Nothing I can do about that. They're just going to do it. I try to bring a player across and it doesn't matter. Bringing Amaral close just in case. About to go into the box.
Is this the moment? Excellent block.
It's a good block from Callum Lees.
Now, but it'll be another corner.
Archibald was left open because I did drag Amaral out. So that's kind of a problem. He's blocked it with his head. I think Lishka would have saved it, but Callum Lees, he's seen his goalkeeping performances this season, not taking any chances. We're not going to move Amaral close this time.
Pick out a teammate. It's still alive. Not really the ideal.
Why have you, why has Lishka hit that into the air?
Draws to a close.
Panic stations, Parker heading it away, then Brady cleared it. Just watched it back on my stream there just to make sure to see who the players were to give them recognition. And we're 1-0 up at half time. Deserved? Don't know. Is it happening? At the moment, yes. Strong performances from both defenders, not just Brady. Parker's been very good, very controlled as well with his tackles. And we are a goal to the good against the league leaders. Take a look around the grounds. Our local rivals who have been playing next game are beating Tranmere. Salford drawing, Swindon drawing, Walsall winning. Harrogate winning as well. So at least we're winning too. I don't know if that will remain, but we have been ultra defensive. I forgot about that. No wonder we're defending so much. Taking a look at the stats at half time. They've been in control of pretty much everything, as you can see there. 55 to 45 in terms of possession. 7 shots to 4. 3.6 expected goals to 2.6. Double the passes. Just one more tackle. One more tackle is 1. The only stat we have is free kicks. And we've not created anything from them. 45 more minutes. Soteria coming up for Drinan. New striker change for Leyton Orient. I believe it's a striker change. Marin will have to come off at some point. I think he's getting quite tired. And honestly, a lot of these players will be tired for the Bradford game, but we'll have to just go for it. Try and do our best with them. I don't know why it's been left for Dalton Wilkins there, but it has. Lucas. Through to Amaral. If he gets there, Adam Mitchell, which he will. Oh, okay. Career mode lag has decided that I'm not having the ball. Oh, it's trying to turn away, but I didn't know what was going to happen because it lagged. In career mode, yeah. Crazy, isn't it? You won't believe your eyes. Oh my days. Can the game give me a fucking break? I'm just playing it back and yeeting it. I don't trust the game when I'm lagging. I'm lagging in career mode. This is the game, by the way, just to clarify, in case you haven't heard me yelling enough. On defense, I'm lagging. On attack, I'm lagging. Can I just not... Are you kidding me? It's not where I played the ball. This leads to a goal because of the fucking lag. I'm fuming. Great block. That's... Oh, fuck off! Who is that? Marin.
It looks promising. And a goal.
That's the goal goes in. I'm not even fuming at the goal. I'm not even fuming at the goal. I'm fuming at the build-up where it lagged 6 times in a single-player mode. In a mode where I'm physically not connected to anyone else.
Well, just look
And don't say it's because you're streaming, that's why it's lagging. Because it lags when I'm not streaming too. That's the goal that goes in. It's a good finish, but I can't help it could have been prevented if I'd been able to actually pass it out of my defence instead of lagging on a single player mode. I knew the goal was coming, and it's happened. Not much I can do about it now, but I wish there was something I could have done about it at the build-up, because I might have been able to defend it. But of course, because I couldn't see straight, defending hasn't occurred. Mason, I'll just run for Marin. Loyal Tangio's been sliced. The yellow card. Ogie with an awful tackle there.
Yeah, no surprise there. That was always going to be a booking.
Sliced and diced. Our Aussie striker has been there. And it's another good position for a free kick, to be honest. And as much as I want to shoot this, I think I'm going to shoot it actually anyway, because if I pass it off, I'll take a touch and get immediately just team pressed into losing it. So Shoot's probably the best option. But let's see, will it result in a goal for Cullingworth here? Jay Mason to step up with a free kick.
Well,
It's great timed! Oh, it's saved! Just didn't have enough power. I honestly thought that would be the goal. That would be the free kick to put us into the lead. They've played it off the pitch. I think they were trying to make substitutions. In fact, we should be making substitutions really, but we can fight for a win here against the league leaders. I'm trying to fuck that up. Didn't see who they were subbing on and off, to be honest. Wasn't paying too much attention. I'm more kind of focused on my kind of game here. Tanga for Archibald. Archibald, the scorer, coming off the pitch. Amaral into Mason.
Must take the lead here.
Tried to take it on myself. Maybe shouldn't have done. Laurie
Well, the keeper
has taken it on. Vigoro saves.
Well, they've been frustrated for
The
quite...
attacking pressure is on. We will have to make a substitution, I think, from Marin. He is exhausted. Amaral tired too. I don't even know what to bring on. We don't really have any wipes. We could actually put Bourne there and then push Allo up. Amaral just have to grin and bear it. We'll move someone on next game.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution.
Bourne a chance here for Cullingworth FC. It's back towards Parker. It's not won by Parker, and there's nobody else there. Why is nobody else in that situation?
Defensive clearance.
Where are my players?
Well, we never cutting off Alex, but to do it for understandable reasons when things are
All my
happening.
players are at one
Just to
post,
clarify,
leaving nobody at the other one.
Did score in that match, and they hold the aces presently, leading 2-1.
Wilkins with a good tackle. Should keep the ball, but of course he won't. It's FIFA 22. You have to remember it's FIFA 22. It's a very key part. Lucas with a good tackle. Into Jay Mason. Amaral. I don't know if that's a clean tackle. I guess it is. I got my leg before the ball, but James is... Why did he do that? I mean, I'm not upset about it if it's going to give me a throw-in, but why did he do that? Why did he dribble off the pitch? Cipriano coming off. Didn't see who was coming on. Play, I believe his name is. Looking back at stream. Wilkins. Amaral. Mason. Oh, I went to take it on myself because Laurie Latanzio decided he didn't want to be in space today. Blocked, and it's going to be an attack here. I want to go to Bourne. And Arlo Bourne has done very well there.
Well, the ball lost here.
That was an interesting one. It was a very searching one, and it hasn't worked out at all.
To run at defenders. Well, something has happened at one of the other venues. Let's get
defend it. Nice, Brady. Leave. Oh, I want that for Latanzio. I mean, it nearly worked to go to Mason, but I wanted it to Latanzio. Bourne with some good defending. I'm really concentrating here because I want to see if we can get a win over the league leaders. That'd be massive. Mason, I don't know why it's gone there, but you can do something about it, mate. Come on, pressure. You've been bodied off it. I don't know where Laura Latanzio is. Somewhere in the midfield, apparently. Changed his mind about his position. Not a fan of it.
Well, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given.
Oh, it's a foul. I was just stuck there. I can't really. This is not the greatest spot, is it? There's nobody, absolutely nobody to my left. And what can I do there? They've given me nothing. They've given me one option that I tried to pass to and decided to look onto a different. Oh, you've got to be joking me. Fuck off. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. Bolton Wilkins. I don't understand why it put all the players on the right. Marius Marin. Latanzio not the tallest. And it shows. Finley Lucas. Let's put it 17 miles wide of the car park.
You can't believe he didn't score there.
I had to process that for a second because that shot was dire. I wanted to put my energy into the Bradford City game, but we've got a chance to get 3 points here against Leyton Orient, the league leaders.
Yep, it's a goal for Barrow. The shot was ferocious and
Come on, Arlo. Come on, Arlo. Ah, Tanga's just a bit faster.
3-1 with 82 minutes played.
Alex with the info as ever. It's a neat move. It might be the moment to get them ahead.
It's going to go in because apparently when I switch to one centre back, the other one just wanders off.
And just look at their supporters.
And they're in the lead, and I don't even think they deserve it. We've been fighting so hard.
Well, it's a goal you'd expect
Just
him to
this
score,
game could
but he
actually
kept
fuck
his
off, I
cool
think,
and he
to be
put it
honest. I'm
away
thinking,
nicely.
yep, the
He'll
game
be
can
happy
fuck
with
off.
that.
Well, who's that hanging about? Who's hanging about at the top right of the pitch there? Why have they commit, like, it's the person at the top who's playing it on the side. There's two people up there. One's Arlo. I can tell by his bald head. I think the other one's Arlo Born. I don't know why they're still up there, to be honest, but they've played that on side. And that's why it's gone in. Lishka can do nothing about it, apparently, even though it's right at him. It's just annoying. It's just annoying. We've fought so hard to get something out of this game. We're going to lose.
And so into the final 5 minutes. Well, a dramatic moment near the end. And that
I can't do
might
anything
well
because
be
nobody's
the
moving.
decider.
Amaral's trying to make something out of this. Game doesn't want to have any of my players manoeuvre.
And a good-looking ball.
And they might even get third here, and if they do, whatever, dude. Like, my morale's already out the window.
And the cross into the middle. This could finish it. But no,
The fact that I've
the
actually
chance
fought to this
goes
point
in.
is quite good.
Goodness gracious me.
Smythe should have
Well,
made
you
it
just
3-1,
wonder,
somehow
will that
hasn't.
come back to haunt them? He has to do better there.
It's been so hard to fight for a point here, and we're gonna go away with none, which is kind of
Please.
depressing. But at the same time, it is also kind of what we deserve. Laurie, you have 85 pace, and you're never making runs. It's getting right on my tits now, and you're making fouls.
You've got to conclude that was good refereeing. A free kick
It was a
in the
foul,
end.
but that's not the point.
Initially playing advantage, but it just wasn't there.
We've got 5 minutes of added time. I don't think we're gonna get anything out of it, but we never know. Possibilities are endless. Practically, I don't even know if he should be on the pitch still, to be honest, but he is.
He's got the right
And
idea
yeah,
with that
cool.
pass.
Right, it's over now.
And turns it through.
Never mind, he's taken every touch, and Liska's been able to come out to it.
Well, he had to get that right, didn't he? That's good goalkeeping.
That's very
I'm pressing A.
effective.
Thank you.
High pressing.
Just want to get that released. I don't trust Parker on the ball at all whatsoever. Mason slides it through. Lucas can't get there. Yeah, well, we gave it our all. We gave it our all and more. Just doesn't want to happen for us. And they'll probably get a chance to get third even though the game's over. Yep, there we go. Just though, as soon as I get the ball, the game's over though, smile.
Well, he likes to run at them. This could be it. And it is. He's done it.
Ref, do you want to give him as much time as you like? Because obviously that seems to be the MO of your refereeing career. You're just going to give him a chance to get third. That they don't, I think, there's...
Well, as you can see, this was always coming. They've been piling on the pressure.
In
It's a
terms of their chance
well-deserved
creating,
goal.
yeah, they probably deserve the fact that we fought so hard for this. They don't deserve shit from this match. And the fact that it's another guy who hasn't scored all season and suddenly turns up. Quite mad, really. And Lishka should be saving that, but I'm not even going to go into it. It shouldn't even be a goal. The timer's done. The game's over. I'm not even kicking it off. I'm looking at the game do it. I just want to see how much injury time we've got. Look at that. 5 minutes, by the way. No, 7.5.
There it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for.
I stopped playing at 5
before
minutes at a time because that's what we were given.
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today.
The ref's
both
just
as
making his own rules
individuals
up
and as a
now.
team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
What do you mean we didn't deserve anything from the game, you idiot? We fucking played well. We just got unlucky. We played really well. We gave it our all, and we should have had a point. For long enough, we had 3 points. And then, for some reason, Clay, who we've never even heard of, I don't even think Leyton Orient fans will know him, but he turned up and got 2 goals. I'm kind of annoyed. I don't know if you can tell. We fought so hard in that one. And to get nothing out of it is kind of a pain in the arse. They do deserve it based on stats, but you can't just base everything on stats. 57 to 43 for possession, 12 to 9 for shots, 6.5 to 3.5 for expected goals. Take a look at shooting here. 6 on target apiece. We had 2 off target and 4 blocked. We had 1 off target and 2 blocked. It just shows the difference between keepers, doesn't it? Really, I think at the end I have the same shots on target as the other teams, and my keeper concedes more. The way it goes, I'm afraid. I think the ratings here work because we put in it, and it's just kind of decided you haven't. Anyway, Jay Mason, man of the match for us. A goal for him, an assist for Finlay Lucas. That's about it, really. It looks like we haven't done much, but Brady and Parker were strong. Their ratings don't deserve to be that. Lishka maybe deserves a little less just because he let that third one in. I'm annoyed at him for doing it, but beyond that, can't really say anything. Play man of the match for Leyton Orient with the 2 goals, Smythe with the 2 assists, Archibald as well with a goal, and Drinnan with the assist for some. I'm kind of annoyed. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know if you can tell. It should have been a draw, and it wasn't, and we might end up bottom of the table. Leyton Orient will stay top.
Hi, can you chat to us for a second about the match?
If it's still lagging, I apologise. The weather is dire. Where do you think it went wrong today? To be fair, that's probably the most accurate one I can give. We have to make sure we keep our heads. We done really well defensively, and then it was just we fell. I think that was a key moment because we only played 5 minutes of added time, and then they played 7 for some reason. I don't know why the ref didn't stop it at 5 when the game was over as it was, but that's just all it is. We did some good things. I mean, Leyton Orient looking like they might be one of the promoted sides by the end of the season. We are overlagging quite a bit. I apologise for that. Mason. Natural attacking midfielder. Maybe even put him a striker, to be honest. He seems to be the best scorer. He's top scorer.
That'll be all, thank you.
Just an unfortunate loss where we should have had a point, in my opinion, but I'm biased, so maybe, I don't know. I feel like we should have had a point. If this is 90k, I'm accepting it straight. I don't care. 90k, yeah, I'm not pissing around with it. Sorry to our team that I didn't accept 90k from, but I'm not pissing around. I want Tyler Field out of the club. He's 37, 50 overall. Awful. We're back down in the relegation spots. Jesus Christ. Granted, like, I'm still going to hang on to the fact that we should have drawn that game, but it's over and done with. So it's the way it goes. I didn't expect promotion, and we're all aware of that. Mid-table was the aim, and it's still very much on. But we need to figure out something in defence, and especially goalkeeping areas as well. But not to mention as well the attack. Sometimes the strikers are on, sometimes the strikers are off, and we need them to always be on. Can't really. It's a difficult one with that last game because I should have lost and I did lose, but looking back at it, it could have easily not been a loss, and that's what's kind of annoyed me. Performance was good, it just wasn't good enough really. I guess at the end of the day, the stamina's actually recovered quite well for this Bradford game, which we will just try and use our best squad in, I think, because I want to get the Derby win. But before we go into that, did I save over? I can't remember. Just have a quick check. I did. Alright. But we've got the press conference. First of all.
Thank you for your patience. We'll start taking questions now.
Start of season, let everyone down. We had this question before. I'm not reading it again. We have got time to improve, not even at the halfway point. I'm hoping in January we can get some kind of good players. Hoping Youth Academy we can prepare some bigger players to come up from Youth Academy into the team, and by bigger I mean like higher overall, kind of better players. Boys ready for the game. We'll play the game, not the occasion. To be fair, it is a local derby, but we will play. Just try and do what we can to get the win. Team's been flying. I mean, I don't know what team you've been watching, and you also did say the team has let people down at the start of the season, so I think there's more to come. I'm just going to give sarcastic answers because the season's start has been awful. We're 1 point off the bottom again. When we do good, the other bottom teams do good. And when we do bad, the other bottom teams do good. It's just a big battle. Even the bad teams aren't doing awful. Like, so if this is the Premier League or something, there'll be like one team on 6 points. Probably Norwich this season in real life, but there'll be a Premier League team that's doing absolutely awful with less points than games, and I don't know. It just seems to be a lot closer in this league. Like, I'm just take a little scan, and between playoffs and bottom is where I'm going to kind of measure. Between playoffs and bottom, there is 10 points. 11 points, sorry, I made a mistake there. 11 points difference. I can guarantee you that if I look at the Premier League table now, it'll be a bigger gap between top 4 and relegation. United better be top. Chelsea, okay, cool. Everton a second. So, yeah, I'll even do it from 5th. 5th has 21. 18th has... Okay, it's a slightly bigger gap. But you see what I mean? Like, there's a lot more gappage in kind of the top leagues than there is in the bottom kind of leagues. Anyway, I'm not going to dwell on it. We'll just get into the Bradford game and see if we can beat our local rivals, which is the aim of the game. Will it occur? Here's hoping. So, I don't know who their striker is. I've never seen him before. The 2 pacey wingers, good midfield, good defence, and O'Donnell strong in goal. Okay, so we're going to try and go at this with everything we've got. We've got Lishka in goal, Wilkins and Al as the full-backs, Park and Brady as the centre-backs, Lees and Lucas as the midfield, Amaral, Mason and Marin as the centre-attacking midfield. And we're going to actually start Jaden Coates up front because Latanzio seems to perform better off the bench than he does when he's starting. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for in that kind of respect. Whether to change the kits or not is kind of my mind here. I know it's not a big change. I don't want to go on side select. I know what side I'm on. We're not 2020, we're 2022. We will go that. Just to make sure it's a very good contrast. And we'll get into it. Just a record as well, I did see goal news option to turn it off down at the bottom there, but I'm just not going to bother because I don't pay attention to it anyway. I'm assuming nobody pays attention to it, whether it's on or off, so. Mason's long shots are actually 82. Maybe we should be more shooting from distance with Jay Mason. Then again, we're practicing against O'Donnell here, we can't put one in the back of the net, except for that one. And that one. Okay, I'm going to stop talking.
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to.
But the local derby to finish this episode. I'm not going to do any more games because it's 9:45. Bayern Munich lost 5-0.
Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day for football and we're looking forward to the game. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And our live coverage comes to you from League 2. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got 2 teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and 2 coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
The Spurs win at least.
Well, the home side
Harvard did. Oh well, fair enough. We're talking about the worst defence again, even though we're a top scoring team still. Okay. Don't tell our rivals that we're the worst defensive team. They'll just take advantage of it. We need that.
It's been really poor from the front players.
The thing is, I'm not even defending badly. I mean, sometimes I am. Sometimes I'm committing defenders out of position and leaving space open. But sometimes I'm tackling and I just don't get the ball, no matter how much I tackle. Goalkeeping, I'm not even going to talk about it anymore. It'll happen. Whatever happens, happens at this point. I can't change it. The goalkeeper isn't even a bad goalkeeper. Granted, he's not the best either, but I think besides Mason and potentially Allo, I think we have one of the lowest rated teams in the league, so it kind of reflects where we are in the table. A lot of these players probably higher than mine. Abo Asa is 93 pace. I have done a game with Bradford City in FIFA because I wanted to try and see how they played, and because I do like them as a team. And Asa, we can't let him have the ball. We have to close. That being said, I don't know if he'll be able to. We're lagging big time for this game, which is kind of a pain in the arse. It's a local derby.
A good and fair challenge.
And that's just because it's simply the weather. Again, I don't really know what I can do about it. See what I mean? Like, Ace is going to get away here if we don't close him down. Oh, dude, I just... There's no words for that, is there? It's switched to... by the way, it's switched to Parker without me actually wanting to switch to Parker yet. I'll wait till after it's finished lagging to explain because it'll probably cut me off.
The shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
So basically, I didn't want to be Parker yet, and then it switched me to him without my permission, and he ran away from Silly Fusage. I don't know his name. Anyways, put Bradford into the lead because our goalkeeper has made a fudge. He's only played 5 matches, but he's got 2 goals in them, so not an awful record, I guess. At least he's putting goals in. And we're 1-0 down to the rivals immediately, which obviously was not how I wanted to start. To be fair, I'm not really paying... well, I'm trying to pay full attention to the game, but I'm lagging, so... for it. Watch trying to get back to Mason, but just not give himself any space. Referee. No, like referee. If that's not a yellow, he's gone straight for the back of me. That better be a yellow. I'm annoyed if that's not yellow. Alright, good. The goal scorer now has a yellow card, rightfully so. Potentially a red. Look at that. 2-footed. Nah, that's a red. Fucking Christ. I'm not going to shoot this, am I? Obviously, it's way too far. I don't know if I pass it, I'm just going to get 1 touch and then lose it, but we'll do that instead.
And going short with it.
Oh, maybe 2 touches and then keep it.
No nonsense clearance.
Wasn't 4 coats, but has locked onto him, so. This is the problem here. I didn't want to go Parker, and it's now committed him out of position. Wilkins with a great block. Parker onto Amaral. What the fuck sort of touch? That's got to... It's not tackle. I didn't make that touch. I don't even know how to do that touch. Wilkins with a good tackle. Of course, they just get to get the ball back with no problem. Of course they do.
A very effective clearance.
If Brady had scored no goal there, I think I might have just jumped to the result. I was concerned that it would end up in the back of my net, truth be told, because I aimed it the other way. But the ball's behind him, so he decided to just head it anywhere. It is a goal, or not a goal. They have a goal, but it's a corner for Bradford City.
And he's fired over the corner.
A great block.
And the referee doesn't hesitate. That is a spot kick. Well, no card, just a warning.
Can I get an explanation on how that's a spot kick?
Every foul is a yellow card. I think the referee is right.
I've got the ball. The referee's right. I'm being a prick. Oh, dude, I hate penalties. I can't save them ever. Cook for Bradford now. Gonna make it 2.
Can they extend their lead? Oh no!
Oh, he's put it over the bar. What a knob!
Well, rather than hit through the ball, he's got underneath it, and that's why it's gone over the top.
That's actually justice, to be honest, because it wasn't a fucking penalty in the first place. Happy for that. Crowd going mental. I can't hear myself over the fact that they're jeering Cook missing the penalty.
Lucas with it.
Let's try and make something here now, lads. Come on, they've been on us from the start. Don't tell me I can't make a pass. Don't tell me I have to bring on fucking Laura Latanzio in the 15th minute. I guess Brady's covering across. Parker, nice. Yep, actually that was good defending. For me personally. Amaral. Mason. On to Lucas. Lucas back to Mason. Out to Amaral. Toss it back into Mason here. It is. Our main man is not going to get the shot off because he's taking a heavy touch.
Really top quality defending. Well, for understandable reasons in this case, we had to cut off Alex. To clarify for you, the away side have been able to find the net, and the match is
Wilkins
level
gets ahead
at
of
1-1.
Issa. To be fair, that ball was a searching one even for a man with his pace. Now Morale has gone around Frelkeld here. Big touch, but no options. Lovely.
This could be the equaliser. Was it
The Mason on the edge of the box. There's too many men in the middle. I need someone in the box early so I can cross it in rather than having to cut it back there, and it just didn't occur for us, unfortunately.
O'Connor.
I'm pained at being 1-0 down against the local rivals, but we can maybe try and save it. Aloe in the way. That's Marin, not Aloe. I apologise there, Marius. Coates can't get it, and I don't see anyone being a good striker besides Laura Latanzio at the moment. Coates just can't seem to get through, and no one else can seem to score goals when given a chance.
Thanks as always to Alex Scott.
To be fair, Coates does score goals. I can't say he doesn't score goals, he just doesn't score many goals. I've hopefully headed that off ice for a goal kick. Not sure if it is one. It is one. That's fine then, goal kick. And that, like, honestly, we've been dominated. Realistically, we need a goal and we need a win. I'm not doing another episode winless. I've said this. We need points from somewhere. Marin, you're a fucking dumpster truck. Why have you run past him when you don't try to get it to you full well? Oh, Vernon's fast as well. I know he is. Dribbling's not awful either from him.
Chance to cross. Now delivering that deep cross. Well, not the best clearance.
Oh my god, it's a defensive fucking mess. Mason pressure. Okay. Go. And it switched off to Coates. Lucas with a block. Marin, hello. You're meant to be there, mate.
It's a goal for Leyton Orient. It's now 1
And you are there.
35 minutes played.
And in with a real chance. Oh, off the post.
Oh,
to the line.
fuck off.
Well, he gave it
Oh,
real effort,
just
but
fuck
miles
off.
target.
I don't know why I shot that second one. Well, I do know why I shot the second one. There was nobody in the middle. There was nothing to do. I just... Of course I've hit the post. Why wouldn't I hit the post, you know? Marin with some good pressure there after I finally got to move him. And it doesn't lead to a goal, unfortunately. Jaden Coates. Needs something. Could someone... I know it's a difficult, like... idea. I want a goal. I know it's difficult to get because we don't do that kind of thing around here. We have to make it difficult for ourselves. Vernon's actually not going to keep that in, luckily.
On the ball, Lucas.
Lucas. That's not a touch we did. It's alright. It's worked out for us somehow. Mason. Over to Coates, perhaps. That's the aim. And it's not worked. Marin, I don't... How? Okay, first of all, how has Marin not got that? Second of all, how is it through to them? Two how questions there. This one.
Sutton.
The game just really likes to screw me over, doesn't it? I've realised now.
excellent challenge.
Great tackle, Brady, I believe, with that. Coates, he's not going to get there, is he? He's just not fast enough. If that's Loy Latanzio, he gets there, probably finishes it off as well. Marin, Mason.
Read it well.
Okay. I don't know who the pass was aimed for there, but I aimed it for Coates on my screen, and then it just seems to fucking second here on stroke of half time. I'm going to be fuming, by the way.
Promising position, this. And hunting for his
Liska,
second
do you want to
goal.
decide, like, if that squirmed out of your hands and into the goal, boy,
That was
you'd
another
been
good
gone.
effort.
It is a decent looking attack here. Perfect challenge. So the whistle then.
Oh,
The
1-0
halfway
down
stage in this match.
at half time. We've not looked too bad since we've conceded, but up and shit. Granted, it was like 4. Okay, I didn't realise it was that early. I thought it was like 14 minutes. We actually looked quite shit for a lot of the first half, but then we came to life towards the end of it. Lags come back in, which is good. I love lagging.
And the contest begins.
All right. Can't lose this. A, just because of the table. B, because it's a local rivalry. 51 to 49 in terms of possession, 4 shots to 3 in their favour, 1.3 expected goals to 0.8. It's not far apart in the stats. Just get into the second half, get it done. I'm going to be honest, I don't really want to play FIFA anymore, so I'm just kind of trying to get this wrapped up now. He switched the wrong defender. Can I go to my other defender? No, I didn't want to. Anyway, no. I don't understand that little, like, I don't know if they've added it new, but I've got an arrow above my player, and it just doesn't let me go as them. Don't know where that's come from, but apparently it's come from somewhere. I don't know if that's come off Aloe, it's a goal kick. It's a goal kick is my answer. Brady, out to Aloe, into Lucas. Let's try and do something here, boys.
It was a low-driven cross,
Mason.
and he was never going to miss from there. They're back level. It's 1-0 with 48 minutes
Amaral.
on the clock.
Alex with the info as ever.
Mason's not going to get there. Ho-ho. Let's just do overcooked passes then instead of trying to get an equaliser and possibly a winner. Like, scoring, not for me, thanks. Marin picks up on the loose ball. Passed it to the wrong player. It was for Lucas. You'll probably aware of that. The game wasn't, but you will be. Got a brain, you saw it was to him, but obviously if you've not got a brain, you won't see that. Parker. To Lucas. Do you know what, honestly? These cunts, man. Lee's out to Amaral. Back into Lee's. Searching ball. I'm getting closed down by 3 with no support. Mason. Coates. Oh, you've got to be kidding. The keeper's on drugs. My keeper lets that in.
Well,
What are you giving your keeper? Touching them save stuff.
But the equaliser can't be long in coming, surely.
Well, no stopping him.
Dude, you can fuck off. That's just going to be straight for a goal, isn't it? Yeah. That is as easy as that, by the way, just in case you're wondering, because the game fucking loves them. A guy who shouldn't even be on the pitch has got a second goal.
Well,
Two-footed me in the first half, only got a yellow card. Still on the pitch.
The striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection.
Their goalkeeper saves that. Oh, just put a hand to it. Don't make it look like you're trying to Superman away for, like, I don't... Animations, I don't get it. From any FIFA, for any goalkeepers, I don't get them. They're 2-0 up. Undeservedly. I deserve to be in this game. Don't know why I'm not. Actually, I do kind of know. The striker at 2-footed me is still on the pitch and has scored. I'm moving away from the play with Amaral there, but the game has decided it's just going to run into him. I get no options. I can't switch player to anyone there. I wasn't allowed to go anyone there for a moment. I don't understand. I can't begin to understand how EA do their games every year, because there's nothing in it. It's just I don't feel like they work on it. I feel like they change one minor thing and then just repackage it as a new game, because it actually feels a little bit worse in terms of defending. And I think the player changing might as well just not exist. I think the game should just do it when it wants, because it does that anyway, even when you don't want it to. Come on, Laura Latanzio, save us.
It might still be problematic. Defending by example.
Great block by Lees.
Fine cross into the middle. And there the attack ends.
Songo can't win it, and now we get a chance here to possibly counter. I doubt it, because there's not any movement as usual.
Let's hear about it from Alex.
I've first timed that to Lucas, but okay. Hello, gets it away. Lucas.
Alex, thank you very much.
Mason. Better than last year on world class. Again, I think it is partly in fact to due to the players being dire. And that's kind of what I mean. Like, I'm trying to just put it off to Lees to score, and the pass is shit, and the fans are booing us, and rightfully so. And I actually think we might be bottom by the end of this game if we don't get something. He is offside, luckily, but it still wouldn't let me switch to Wilkins.
He's bound to be a bit disappointed.
Well, he's actually made his run before his teammate had control of the ball, and that's why it's offside.
Right.
For the change now.
20 minutes to try and get something out of this local derby, which I know we won't. I've given up attempting to think positively, because there's no point. The game is shit. The game is just shit. I can't be fucked. Like, they can play like Prime Barcelona out of nowhere. I try and do the same thing. Their defence is good. Their keeper reads it. It's just anything. They've got 3 players on me suddenly with no support. That's a good one. That's a nice one to have. Look at their defence. There's about 9 of them in the defence. Have they actually got anyone up front? The guy that should be off the pitch is still up front. Anyone else is defending.
Nearly found its target.
I think they must have ultra defensed it, to be honest. I don't blame them. Because we deserve to be in this match, and they know it, and we know it. And that's somehow not gone to Lucas. I just can't be fucked anymore. They're going to play it through the middle. I'm going to have nobody marking it. Lishka's going to do absolutely nothing in the goal. I mean, I was wrong because I've not played it through the middle, but and Lishka actually did something in the goal. So, you know. Lees? How'd you not get that, mate? It was Mason who made the initial touch, but Lees didn't get it, and that's going to hit the crossbar. Since when do we have long shot merchants playing for Bradford City?
I still can't believe that didn't go in. So unlucky not to score there.
Move, Marin. Like, you are the right mid, not the right stand there in the fucking side. What the hell's happened there?
No problems grabbing hold of that one.
It's that game. It's just one of those games. It really felt like it at the beginning, to be honest, and it's proven true.
And he read it well. And he's
Can't get anything through. Even with Laurie on the pitch, I still can't get a goal. Mason doesn't pass it off first time, which I wanted him to do.
And a goal has gone in one of the other matches.
I'm in the way of the... Okay, right, I'm in the way of the ball. I don't... Am I a ghost? Are my players ghosts? Are my players... It's Halloween and everything, I get that. But are my players...
But wait a minute, that will not count.
Well, that was tight, but he was just offside. It was a good finish, though.
Lishka is so lucky that's offside. I'm telling you now. How's he not got there first? And he's barely as well. Fucking hell. That's unlucky for him not to get his hat-trick, but to be honest, he shouldn't even have a second goal because he shouldn't be on the pitch, and I'm standing by that. But we have disappointed once again. And instead of getting possibly a really good episode, we have 1 point out of 9. I don't really know what to do. I mean, granted, it's going to be... Look at the fucking cunt! Just try to slide through me. Bugger off! I know it's going to be difficult, as it is. I'm giving myself a humongous challenge, but like...
Well, there are two
Where do I get
main
points
reasons why
from?
they're losing this game.
At all?
Firstly, they've not shown enough desire
I
to close
barely
the opposition
get
down.
anything against the
Secondly,
fucking
they
shit
haven't
teams.
defended their box
I get
well
smashed
enough.
by the
It's
good
been a poor
teams.
defensive display.
Thumped clear. The electronic board.
The Bradford fans are in full voice here at Roydwood Terrace, and I don't blame them. They are in the lead. He's just tracing my run like, fuck. Oh, go away for a second. I'm thinking.
This attack looks highly promising. Decent position. Well, not so fast.
I don't think there's any argument on that one, is there? I don't think there's any argument on that one. There's not going to be a card because the referee doesn't like using his cards.
And I can understand
But that,
why. I think
yeah,
it's a poor foul. It should be a
penalty.
yellow card for me.
I'll probably miss it because it's Finlay Lucas that's going to take it. And if we can get it quick enough, we might be able to get something out of this match, but I doubt it. So the rule of penalties, we've not had one yet, so it's our first one in the series, but whoever wins it takes it.
They know they've got to convert this. And he slots it home.
And we've got one. Finlay Lucas. I shouldn't really be celebrating, so we need to get another goal, but I know we won't. Either way, I'm going to enjoy it. There might be a way back into it, but
Well,
the ref
here it
doesn't
is
give us
again,
extra
and
time like he
just
gives
watch
them.
the
So.
keeper. Still hoping it's hit down the middle.
At least we got a goal.
Unfortunately for him, he's got it wrong.
Finlay, captain. Realistically, you're probably thinking it should be 1-1. You're right. It should be 1-1 because their striker shouldn't be on the pitch still. But it's 2-1, and it's probably the way it's going to end.
So the
So win the ball back immediately.
2-1 the scoreline.
Of course we can't.
And there goes the
Oh
final
yeah,
whistle.
immediately.
It's
Oh,
gone the wrong
don't give us
way
any extra
as
few
far
minutes,
as
will
the
you?
home
Just try and get
fans
something
are
out of the game.
concerned.
Well, we touched
Don't
on it
waste
before
any
the
time
game.
there,
We've
ref.
got too many players who run faster going forward than they do when they're running back towards their own goal. And that's been the problem again today. Their recovery runs are far too slow.
I wanted to get the win over my local rivals, of course. We didn't end up doing that. But what I want to do is figure out where I do get the points from, because it just seems like I'm not getting them from anywhere at the moment. A poor episode, to be honest. A point against Mansfield, which we only just scraped. A loss against Leyton Orient, which I expected, and then a loss against Bradford City, which I wanted to win. But when it's not your game, it's not your game. And that kind of showed that it wasn't our game. Take a look at stats: 54 to 46 in terms of possession for ourselves, 8 to 6 shots, 3.4 expected goals to 2.8. Passes were decent, tackles were decent. We didn't do bad at all. We just wrong end of the stick, I guess. But I want to go back and look at this foul, because if this isn't a yellow card, not a yellow card, it is a yellow card, but it's not a red card. I don't know what it is. It's an awful tackle. It's not showing me the. It's not showing me the tackle. I don't know why it's not showing me the tackle. That's what I want to watch. Let's zoom in a little bit, and you guys can, watch it back. It probably isn't a red, but it's the way he's going with 2 feet. He's actually on with 1 foot and followed through. But like, when he makes contact, it's 2-footed. I don't know, whatever. Game wasn't given it, because of course it hasn't. If that was me, it would have been a red card. Man of the match, if we've got one, probably was a goal scorer, whoever that was. I don't remember who it was. Probably Mason. It wasn't, it was Lucas. He got the penalty, what I'm on about. And he was a man of the match. He was strong. Strong player in a team full of shitters today. 7.8. Mason was 7.1. Should be doing better, really, at his rating. But not to be. As for Bradford City, the man of the match was Eddie Silasufaj, or Sufai, maybe, I don't know how to pronounce it. I don't care, because he shouldn't be on the pitch. 9.3 for him. Vernon with a 7.7. Everyone else doing decent enough. Their keeper kept him in a little bit as well, to be honest. Kind of annoyed we couldn't get a win, or even a point, over our local rivals. And we might be bottom on goal difference.
Can I ask you a couple of questions?
Post-match interview. Let's see what we get. It's gonna let go back. Did you expect your team to find the equaliser to rescue the game? We were always chasing the game. Bradford City weren't. Well, they were alright. The striker should have been sent off. I'm still standing by that. I don't care if it wasn't a red card in actual probable rules. The fact that he's gone with 2 feet, with the he's connected with 2 feet. Whatever. Games like this get settled by really fine margins. One goal between the teams that could have just easily gone our way, but the striker stayed on after a red card. Dangerous player. You're telling me he's a dangerous player? Tried to murder my midfielder. We let him play. We know what he can do. I didn't even know he was. I don't know what he can do. Never even heard of him. How what we could have done, told the ref to bring out a red card instead of a yellow for him because he two-footed my player. I'm still sore on that subject, but it's over now, over and done with. I can't do much about it. Before we simulate a little bit further, take a look at the table. We are bottom on goal difference. That's bloody wonderful. I just don't feel like we deserve to be bottom, to be honest. Of course I don't feel like that, because I'm the manager of the club. But, difficult episode. Mansfield, we've got a point, and that's lucky for us, to be honest. Leyton Orient, I knew were going to be a problem. I don't know where the result is. Hold on. There we went past it. Leyton Orient, I knew were going to be a problem. And even though we gave it our best, they proved to be a problem. And then that game just there. I'm more miffed because it's the local rivals, but also because Bradford should have been down to 10 men inside 10 minutes. But I think that's probably why they weren't down to 10 men, to be honest. Due to the fact that it was just early in the game. Don't know. Development done for Marius Marin. He's now officially a right mid, which might change his rating. It doesn't, but at least he's going to have more of a plus number next to his name now. He should anyway. And Eulogio Amaral, going from a left wing to a cam. He's still a 56. He's not going to get any faster, which is a problem. In fact, he's not going to get a lot better in a lot of areas, to be honest. But he's putting in performances at the moment, so keep for now. And then, of course, our press the wrong button. Our centre back now, Mika Vucic, was a right back. Going to move to centre back. Overall, up by 1. We'll work on the defending a little bit. We'll do this one, I think. I want a bit of pace on him as well. And we'll move him in whenever we need it. What's his overall, actually? I didn't check his overall. 57, I said. But was it 57? Customised stadium. We can always do that later on. Yeah, 57. 18 years of age. We'll bring him up now. Said I would after he'd done his development. He's done his development. He's coming up. And we can rotate him around with Brady and Parker. And probably start him next game just to give him a run out, see how he does. It's going to be quite fun. Have to use bloody Roland, who is a disgrace of centre-backs, to be honest. Awful. Move up to the Lincoln game now. Take a look at the scout reports after we get to the Lincoln game. As well as Vucic. Actually, we'll just look at him now because it's taking us here, so I might as well look now. I dream about this happening. Thanks for giving me a chance. Yeah, okay. There's what come from you. He's automatically decided his rotation. I've not actually told him that, but he's decided that himself. Your scout monthly report. Let's take a look at the updated report. Bradford still looking okay. Illich still looking decent. Chinamir Susak's potential has gone down, but I've put a bit of time into him to move him to a centre-back. So I'll probably keep him. He still will be quite good for a little while anyway. Pavlovic. We'll let him do his conversion and see what happens. How long has he got left on that, actually? 8 weeks. So still a bit of time. But we'll give him a time. It might change his potential. Carter Seymour, I think we're gonna have to allow him and exit. Although actually he has got 5-star skill and 4-star weak foot. We'll give him a bit more time as well. Lance Welsh, sure for now. Blagoy Milosevic can stay, and Jensen Saunders, a man I kind of really want to release, but I'm actually going to do something a little different with him. If you think I'm going to just bring him up and then release him on the main stage, then you're absolutely right. Goodbye. I'm joking. He's gone on the loan list to try and get him some experience. Granted, we are bottom of the football league, so I don't know why. I don't know who would want to take him from us. Maybe someone outside of England, perhaps. Damian Dorovic. He's a goalkeeper. You know what? We'll give him a try. Bosko Jovanovic looks like ass. Bosko Petkovic doesn't look great either. And neither does Drago Markovic. Quite disappointing, but a goalkeeping option perhaps to look at. For Ethan Benson, well, I don't know, 17 years of age and his highest rated potential is 54. Turn him down for now, and then Harry Marshall. He's only 15. You know what? We'll give him a little contract, and we'll see. One to keep an eye on. But the confidence rating's gone down, which is not good. The fact that it's 89, even though we're at bottom of the league, is good. So who are we looking at here? Who was I looking at? It was... Who was it? The goalkeeper, Dorovic. I went straight past him. 56 rated. So he's already better than Kovacevic. With a potential of 63 to 85. You know what? We'll bring him up and give him an attempt. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Handling's kind of shit. In fact, we'll do a development plan. We'll leave him in here for now. Handling needs to go up, as well as kicking and positioning. So, keep him on going with that. And we'll move up to the game against Lincoln in the FA Cup, and we'll end it there. So, hold on. I have to report that my search for players in Korea is coming to an end. This must have just been where he was at the start. Well, he's Irish, so we'll send him to his home country, give him a little nosy around there. And Jensen Saunders is happy that we're loaning them out. We have just promoted him, and I want to see if he can grow at all. And if he can't, possibly a permanent transfer. If he can, possibly a player that can move into some cup games, and then maybe if he even gets better to main games. But so the point of it. So what I was going to do? I was going to do something. So I've forgotten what it was. Anyone else grown between December and that? Lee's gone up an overall. That's about it. Everyone else has kind of said the same. I don't know if they're on the subs. Actually, Lishka's gone up one as well. Somehow. Can't remember what I was going to do. I was going to do something. Oh yeah, contracts. I'm not going to do them. But keep an eye on them. Because we'll need to renew a few. Especially at first glance, Ferrer will probably keep on to the end of the season. He's not great, but we need him. I'll probably do them all. I need to do Jaden Coates. Amaral is only 21, so he can go on a free if he wanted to. So got a bit more time with him. Callum Lees, Finlay Lucas, and Ronan Brady. The main ones. Any others, I can hit or miss with, honestly. And we'll see what I do with that. But that is going to end another episode of the Create Club Career Mode. Next time, we'll move into December. We'll have Lincoln, Stevenage, and Hartlepool. Depending on how many games I play, we'll possibly have Bristol Rovers. If we don't have that in the next episode, then we'll definitely have them in this episode after, along with... Who is that? Sutton, maybe? I don't even know. I'll have to go check the table. And Northampton to finish off the year. Followed by possibly Carlisle. in that episode. And then in uni, you've got Tranmere, Exeter, Newport, Port Vale, and then so on and so forth into the future. Is that Sutton? It must be. So I don't recognise the badge. I know I'm looking at the league table here again. You can see that we're bottom again, but it's just to see what his team was. Who was it? It's not Sutton. Who is it? Oldham. Oldham changed their badge. That's why I didn't get it. But anyway, that is going to be where we end this episode. We might be at the bottom of the league, but we've got a top scorer in the league, so it's all a bit backwards. But that's all fun of it. Next time, like I said, we'll take on those 3 opponents that I mentioned. Lincoln, Stevenage, and Hartlepool, I believe they were. And hopefully we'll progress in the FA Cup. That would be a good little cup run, would be nice. And as well as a couple of wins in the league. Maybe actually move up a little bit, which we were almost doing, and we fell back down again. So we'll see what happens there. But like I said, hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.